Hey, this is Snell Creek Homestead. We're gonna plant our inside kratky growing system today. I'll run through some of the pointers. This thing is great. I got all my information, well, mostly from Jack Spirko. I follow him a lot. He knows how to grow this stuff. I've been doing this for about 3 years. I'm getting pretty good at it. So I thought I would maybe show you what we're going to do here, and then maybe you can think about getting one started for yourself. This is again called a kratky. It's a water without pumps. Would be in some type of tray. It don't have to be this kind of tray. It can be in a mason jar and a net cup. It don't matter. So what happens is you fill this with water. You put a rapid rooter plug or some type of media in this cup in the water. It's more in the nutrient, I should call it. So that's a mixing tray. That thing is from any box store, Lowe's, Home Depot. I know Home Depot. They're in the back right corner of all the Home Depots next to concrete. I think they're $6 or $8 a piece. This is a net cup. It is a 2-inch net cup. It comes from there's different places online stores, but if you go to Amazon, you can find it. I know some people don't want to mess with Amazon. I understand, but it's pretty convenient. But I guess you could find the name of the supplier off Amazon and contact the supplier and go from there. So I was talking to you about these rapid rooter plugs that they go inside these net cups. This is called rapid rooter. Again, I got it off Amazon. 50 in a bag. They're a little kind of expensive, but these are reusable. You can, depending on what you do, you can reuse them quite a few times, especially in an indoor lettuce growing environment. This is going to be lettuce, mostly for me. I'm going to grow a little spinach. So let me pull one of these plugs. I got some notes here, so I'll try not to miss nothing. These are used plugs, rapid grow plugs. I like you to be able to see. There's a little hole in the center. You can't really see it. Maybe that light's too bright. Yeah, we can't hardly see it. But there's a little plug in there, about a 1/2 inch deep, and stick it in your net cup. Drop it in your net cup. Hole up. Fill your nutrient up to about 1/2 inch on this cup. You can probably go a little deeper if you want it. I'd say 1/2 inch is about where our bottom line is. Fill it up to there. That'll wick that up into this rapid rooter plug, and it'll keep it moist, but it won't keep it wet enough to drown it or rot it. Saying that, them's used plugs, so they ain't one-time use only if you don't want to. You put a little, those were bone dry. I rehydrated them. I put some water in there, and then I kind of guesstimated 10% hydrogen peroxide. I squirted in there. I don't know if it's 10% or not, but that's a pretty good number. And but it kills any kind of fungus. That way you don't have fungus on there. So you have to suspend these net cups at a certain height in the water. So I use these are PVC, like plywood, board, whatever you're gonna call it, but it's PVC. Kind of expensive PVC is, but they don't really rot, and I don't think they mildew very much. and they look pretty tough, so that's what I use. You can use foam, you could use probably a plywood, whatever you can come up with to keep that cup suspended. I also number them because it's backwards in it. But anyway, I number them so I can keep track of my seeds, because you get them in there and you don't know what's what grows great, what don't grow good, how long it's been there. So number them, keep track of them. We're back to these things again. That's a 2-inch net cup. These are 2-inch holes. I use a hole saw, drill them out. The net cup itself is 2 inches, but the lip is bigger, so that's what you're looking for. If you gotta go buy one, buy a 2-inch. You run it on your drill. That plug gets stuck in there. It's gonna be a real pain to get out. So there's a little slot in there. You pry it up with a screwdriver till you get it out. Don't pack that dude all the way full of those, or you'll be having problems. So each time, dig it out. So right now we did the board, we did some net cups. Actually, that thought again, I'm gonna do a quick video out in the shop for the cups. This is one with a bottom in it, and this is one, my arm's in the way, without the bottom in it. I cut the bottoms out because you're gonna have a big root mass here, and you need to pull this out of this cup. That's with your plant starts. With your lettuce indoors, it don't matter. You can use these, it don't matter. But what you're doing, you got that big root mass, you're trying to pull that little plant out, and all this root in here, and then you're tearing it up, and you're just feeling pretty bad after you see that big root mass, and you got to tear half of it off to get it out of them little holes. So I'll try to do a quick video, either the next video or add it on this video. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So them work good. We also do Brina grow lights. Brina. It's a Chinese light. There's probably a lot of them like with other names, but I know these Brina are good. They're LED, they're pink. These are 2 feet. So I run 2 lights per container because it seems to cover it pretty good. But if you start to get a little leggy, you can add a 3rd light in the center, or up your light a little bit. I think you can go 12 on, 12 off, but I tend to go 10 on, and then I do 14 on and 10 off. That keeps them a little bit shorter. And you can play with that light too. Say you're getting a little, still kind of might be frosty and your plants are getting big. You can kind of slow that light down a little bit. Maybe cut it down to 10 hours or something. You have to play with that, figure out. A little experience goes a long ways. So we use a nutrient in this water. I mix up 5 gallons at a time in a 5-gallon bucket, and we put in, my ratio of nutrient is 2:1. So saying all that, Amazon again. You can sound like something spilled. You can you want to use this master blend. Sorry, this camera's backwards, but I ain't sure I'll flip it around. But this master blend is for tomato vegetable formula. It's 4-18-38. You use 12 grams per 5 gallons of water for this kratky system here. That's what it says on here, and it works. It's the right formula, no doubt. The next blend you put in there is these will come in all. You can buy them individually, or you buy them in a whole, all three come together off Amazon. You'll find them easy. This is calcium nitrate, 1500. Looks like high nitrogen. Then we got some Epsom salt. That's your magnesium sulfate. You got 12 grams, and your Epsom salt, you're gonna run 6 grams per 5 gallons of water. Them trays will hold probably really 5 gallons, but I usually gotta mix extra, so probably about 6 gallons per tray. So kind of brace yourself through that. So you just fill these up. Quick tip. That's probably what I heard pouring out. My calcium nitrate. If you don't keep it closed up, it's gonna get water in it. That was bad. That pretty much ruined that. So this is worth the money right here. The video is just by knowing that you need to keep it sealed. The master blend and the Epsom salt is not a problem. I took the calcium nitrate, this is about 2 or 3 years old, and put it in a jar. It's not even it's a Miracle Whip jar it is a ball, kind of a quick lid, but it's not great. And it's still like super good, but it's dry, it's good. So well worth the tip there on that. So I got my notes here. Lights 12 off. How do they stay on and off, right? You can go as high tech as you want. I use a simple push plug pin timer. Works good. Hard to mess that up. They're pretty cheap. You can buy them anywhere. Hardware store, where have you. So where are we at here? See, I got some notes here. So we did the lights. I usually miss a lot of stuff that I think about. I don't know if I talked about the kratky on the water. When it evaporates, the water starts evaporating. Don't keep topping it off. When the water evaporates, it allows that plant to build roots to breathe. It will chase that water down. That is plenty of water. 5 gallons of water is plenty for 24 plants to get them totally started. So you don't have to top it off. If you top it off, it'll probably kill it. So again, that's what we're gonna do on this one. We're gonna do lettuce. I like the red romaine. It grows great in here. I'm gonna do 2 rows of red romaine. There's black seed Simpson. And then I'm gonna do, I don't know this Tropicana lettuce. I bought it a few years back, and we'll try it, see what it does. It might be good. I'm gonna try some spinach, and then some more red lettuce on the last 4. Keep records. You're gonna be like, your timing, it'll help your timing. When should I plant my next batch? And I would plant my next batch either every 2 weeks. So I'll add a tray in 2 weeks of whatever I want. I believe, if I remember right, you're eating these in probably 3-4 weeks. You can be eating them. You can run microgreens in here with some soil underneath them lights. You may also need them little seed heating pads. I don't run them because, well, it's next to my wood stove. they keep warming up. I will run this little tower, I call it a tower, shelves. It's got a nice little zipper on it. About the first week, 10 days, I zip it closed. It'll condensate, it'll keep them seeds moist, and they'll germinate real well. So, one more little quick thing here. You'll need to get some type of little digital scale, because I guess you could dip it out. I think it says on there like a tablespoon or what have you, but that scale works real well. Just put it on a scale, weigh out your nutrient, because it's so small that it just blows you away. It's all you need. So I think that's all I got. I'm gonna plant my stuff, and I think I'm gonna plant my my lettuce seed. I don't care to plant 2 or 3 lettuce seeds per cell, because there's so much nutrient in there, and them roots get so big. Other than taking up that space, it starts getting congested. But you can definitely pack that full of good greens to eat. So I think that's all I got for this now. I'll do follow-ups on this. I'll show you if I fail. I'll show you if we make it. But I'm thinking we're gonna make it, so we'll see what happens here. So I'll probably post this every other week or every 2 weeks. I don't know. Just see how they look. So this is a Snell Creek homestead, growing lettuce, growing some spinach, our greens in the wintertime. It's nice. Hey, thanks for watching the video. Out.